Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be filming a pretty requested video that a few of my friends on Snapchat have asked me to film. In my Q&A video, this was actually a question and a girl asked me how I do my makeup. And this is pretty much what this video is going to be all about. It's not going to be a makeup routine. It's just strictly going to be the products that I use on my face every single day. So without further ado, let's just get started. So for my very first product is going to be this Clinique Moisture Surge facial kind of lotion. It's a gel consistency and it's so good on the skin. If you have sensitive skin, I highly recommend this. I have extremely sensitive skin. Almost any product will either break me out or turn my face red or make my eyelids burn. So I have to be very careful with the products that I use on my face. So I highly recommend Clinique. They have really good products and it's cruelty free. So it retails for $19 and I just put it on my skin after I take a shower just to keep my face moisturized throughout the night because my skin does get very dry. And I also put it underneath my makeup in the morning when I do my makeup just to keep my skin looking healthy and glowy, and that's exactly what that product does. If you have oily skin, you won't have a problem with that product. Another product that I use is this Clinique All About Eyes. It reduces circles and puffs. I don't know about the claims, honestly. I just use it so my eyes stay moisturized at night and not dry when I wake up in the morning. But this does help keep my under eyes feeling moisturized and not dry. And the next product that I use is this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. This is a new product that I have been really loving lately. I actually have substituted a lot of the setting sprays for this one because this doesn't make my skin feel kind of like a crunchy, like almost like my makeup wants to crack. This just helps it feel very refreshed and rejuvenating because it is ultimately a primer water. So you can use this underneath makeup to help with matte foundations so it doesn't look so matte and flat. But this has honestly worked for me, so if it works for me, I'm sure it'll work for you guys because my skin is so sensitive, it's ridiculous. A lot of the Urban Decay setting sprays do not work on my skin because it makes my face burn, it makes my eyes burn. I highly recommend this product. Now on to the makeup, which is what all the girls on my Snapchat have been coming for. So let's just start with my foundation, which is my Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. But I love this foundation. It has a lot of shades. I don't know off the top of my head how many shades there are, but I know if you're very pale, you have a huge selection because I'm pretty pale. This foundation is so good. I have never used a foundation that's better than this. Honestly, I will probably never use anything different, and if I do, it'll be a foundation that I mix in with this because I have to have this on my face at all times no matter what. This doesn't break me out. This doesn't cause my face to get irritated. This is just one of the best foundations I have ever used, and I will probably never use anything different, to be honest with you. So my next product will be concealer, and I use two different ones. Holy Grail, without a doubt, hands down. This is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Light 1 Chantilly. So good. If you have dark under circles or red under circles, use this. This is amazing. I love this product. It covers up so much. And my next concealer is the Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer, which this is really, really good as well. I have two different shades. The first shade is Fair, which is, I think it's the lightest or like the second to lightest, something like that. And then this one is Light Neutral. This is kind of more of a tannish yellow undertone concealer, as you can tell the difference in the shade range. But this one I use every single day. I put this one on first and then I put on the Nars concealer on top, and it literally covers like magic. To set my under eyes, I have been loving the Mercier translucent setting powder because there's no flashback in this, but I am currently all out of the travel size, so I'm gonna have to stock up on this. But since I'm out, I have replaced it with the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal setting powder for now. This one sets beautifully. I mean, it makes your skin look velvety, it makes your under eyes look really nice. Although this has really bad flashback. So if you are taking pictures with the flash on, I recommend to not use this because the flashback is unreal. But it sets really nicely, doesn't break me out. I use it underneath my eyes and on my smile lines. I let it bake and then I brush it off with a brush back. But if you don't want flashback, which no girl does honestly, get the Mercier Translucent Under Eye Setting Powder. Or is this the under eye setting powder? Loose setting powder. So the Mercier Translucent Setting Powder is really good. And to set my T-zone, I use the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Powder, which this one is amazing. It makes your skin look so glowy without being over oily. Literally sets your makeup all day long. So I put this on my forehead, my nose, and my chin. I let it bake and then I brush it off with a brush. Okay, so for my bronzer, I don't contour, I only bronzer. I only bronze my face. The Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil in light medium matte bronzer. So that's what that looks like. And this is what the color looks like. It's just a very nice warm bronzer. It's not orange toned and it's not too dark for my skin. It looks really good, honestly. And it also smells like cocoa. So the smell is very nice. I love the smell and I love the way it sits on my skin. So this is what I use. I don't use anything else and I probably won't since this works really good on my skin. So for my next product is highlight, and I love highlight. The first highlight that I actually used was this Tarte Stunner Amazonian Clay Highlighter, and I used it all, but it wasn't my favorite. It looked very chalky on the skin, so I probably won't go back to that. And then I also started using highlight with this Coco Chanel eyeshadow. This is in the shade Ombre Essential. So there's really no color to it since I used it all, but it's just a really nice shimmery baby pink, and this is what got me into highlight ultimately. And then I went to the Tarte, and now I am stuck on the Laura Geller Gilded Honey, and I will swatch it for you guys so you guys can see what it looks like. It's very, very beautiful. It sits very, very nice and velvety on the skin. It doesn't look too chalky or heavy. You can build it up as much as you want. And this is what it looks like. Very, very pretty. It's just very, very shimmery without being too sparkly or glittery. I don't like highlight like that. I like it to look natural, but very intense, if you know what I'm saying. That's kind of like contradicting natural and intense, but you guys get what I'm saying. It's very, very pretty on the skin, and since it's a golden undertone, it's gonna look good on all skin types, in my opinion. So for the next product is eyeliner. I hope I've done all this in order at least, hopefully. I just use the NYX matte liquid liner, and you can get this at a drugstore or Ulta, but I just get mine at Target, and this is just the matte eyeliner. And I really like the brush because it's very, very flexible. If it'll focus. There you go. Very, very flexible, and it's super, super dark, which is what I love. So the only bad part about this is since I do put it in the corners of my eyes get really watery throughout the day, and it's not really the eyeliner's fault, it's kind of my fault because my eyes get very watery, but it does come off very easily, so I will be cautious about that if you want to buy the product. And so for my mascara, I use two different mascaras. One is from the drugstore and one is from either Ulta or Sephora. It doesn't really matter where you buy it, it's going to be there. But for my first one, I just use Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. And that's what that looks like. And then I just use a coat on top just to kind of make it a little bit darker, and I use the Lash Sensational by Maybelline. Like, I wouldn't wear this alone because it doesn't thicken my eyelashes. So if you don't like thickened eyelashes, I would highly recommend this because it is super black. And I don't use waterproof mascara because I don't like having to like rip my eyelashes out in the shower. So those are both not waterproof. And I think that wraps up my products that I use every single day on my face. And also to fill in my eyebrows, I don't do anything special to do my eyebrows. My eyebrows are pretty much this natural shape, so I don't have to do too much. But I use this dark shade in this super freaking old Nudes Maybelline palette that I've had for like 3 years. But I don't use these at all. I just use this shade right here to fill in my eyebrows since it matches my hair color the most. And I just use this little guy here. It's just like a little brush, and I comb through, and that's pretty much it, you guys. I don't do a crazy look every single day. I try to make it look as natural but as full coverage as possible, and that's exactly what this makeup look is giving you. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know down below what you would like to see next. If you want to see a makeup routine, please let me know, and I will try to record that for you. Subscribe to me if you want to see future videos, and if you enjoyed it, just let me know down in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!